Good morning from the Tennessee Frugal Craftsman. I just wanted to talk a little bit today about some issues I've been having with brand new saw blades. And so I want to show you the product of the old dull saw blades that I was using versus the new quote-unquote saw blades I was using. So I'm going to pull around here and let's have a look. Well, it is Wednesday the 31st of November. It's about 10 after 8. I've been out here for a while and I was just doing some treating of this wood, some lumber I'd cut yesterday. What I have here are 3 2x10s by 14, and then over here I have 2 2x10s by 12 and a 2x8 by 14. When I was milling this first 3 out, I was coming pretty much to the end of my last Woodland Mills blade that I had ordered. I had 10 blades sent from the company when I ordered the Sawmill over there, and those blades have worked wonderfully. I've only broken one, and that was just because I had over tensioned it. It was the one that came on the mill. I think I'd mentioned that in an earlier video. But for the most part, the blades have worked wonderfully. I had a little bit of problems with the tracking. Yesterday what I did is I come out at the advice of the technician from Woodland Mills. He said change the belts on it. I had ordered a belt kit when I had ordered the mill, so I put those new belts on. And I thought I'm going to put on some new blades as well, or put on a new blade that I had got. Now here's the problem. Now I'll come back to the wood here in a minute. This is the box of blades I ordered. This was not from Woodland Mills. I had actually sent my 10 blades that I had purchased from Woodland Mills to be sharpened. And so these ones I'd actually found online. People were saying how great these saw blades were, and so I'm just going to zero in so you can see. Now this is from Cook's Saw Manufacturing. I think it's out of Alabama. And so I was thinking, great, these ones run about $18 a blade. So I ordered 10 of them, plus shipping and handling. It was roughly around $200. The ones that I was getting from Woodland Mills, they ran approximately $25 to $33 a blade by the time you get them here. So there was a substantial difference. And I thought, well, if the blades are the same, and Cook's actually on their website said these blades are the ones for the Woodland Mills saws. They manufacture blades for all types of different saws. So I bought these ones. When I opened up the box, the top 2 blades for the most part were fine. They were packaged, and so I kind of flipped down into the second pair, and you can see right there this one is already broken. It came that way, broken. Now the other ones, for the most part, those ones are intact. Those ones are intact. And I guess those ones down there look to be intact. So of the 10, one was broken, and I thought, well, okay, I'll contact the company and they'll probably do right and give me another one. And so I put one of these brand new blades on my saw. Let's fast forward. So I rolled up a log onto my sawmill and started cutting. It was cutting well. I was not really paying too much attention. It was going through the wood fairly quickly. Then I started zeroing in a little closer on how it was cutting those pieces. And so we'll just flip this up here so you can get a better look. And I'll just back up and we can look down across this. So when you look up across that, it was extremely wavy. And this one you can see a little better. I'll come up here and you can see right up towards the top, you could start seeing the sides were waving. And I'll turn this one up again, this next one up. But that blade, especially on the edges, that brand new blade was cutting those pieces so wavy that I'm not exactly sure whether I'm going to be able to. You can kind of see it here right at the end where, you know, narrows in immediately and then flares out. And so at this point I have another one on, and I was trying to do the edges of this, and there was no way that would come straight and true. Those blades, no matter how much I tensioned them or untensioned them, oops, sorry, they were cutting wavy. So I've contacted the company. They're supposed to call me back in about 45 minutes or so, and we're supposed to try to come to a conclusion what's going on. I checked an online review of this material. This one you can actually see a little better right there how much wave is in that piece of lumber. And you can kind of see it there a little better if you look down across how wavy that material is. And so what I really want to do is to have them send me a return label and send that batch of blades back, and I'm going to try to get some more from Woodland Mills. So note to self, if you are using a Woodland Mills, I would stay away from those Cook's blades. Apparently this is an issue with these blades. There's been one guy who actually sharpens saw blades online and repairs them, says to stay away from them because they almost always come with teeth out of set and in really bad shape. And that's exactly what I found with these blades. I put 2 different blades on that saw thinking, well, maybe it was just a bad blade, and both of them did the same thing. And so I will update you here by the end of the day and let you know what the company's going to do. And the other issue is it's brought me to a halt because I can't do any more cutting, and thankfully the local guy who does the sharpening, Jordan's saw blades sharpener, guy by the name of Chris, runs the company. He's been wonderful. He's trying to get my stuff done as quickly as possible, so I'm only going to be down for a day or so. So anyway, I will keep you posted at the end of the day, or a little bit later today, just to tell you exactly what the company does for me, whether they stand behind their product and allow me to return it. Talk to you later. Okay, I want to do an update. I've got the blades all boxed up in my truck. I've talked to the company, and they are going to send me a label to return the blades. So that is a good thing. So I'm going to go ahead probably later today and order some more of the Woodland Mills blades, maybe another 5 or so. I know they're quite pricey, but at least I'll be able to have some on spare when I'm sending out 10 at a time. So the good news is I can send them back. The bad news is, as you can see, my saw is not running, and when it's not running, I'm not making any money from cutting lumber. So I've been doing other chores, and I will put that in another video and let you know what I've been doing today. Talk to you later.